Oh, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the Serbian national anthem. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, I'd be surprised if this were to remain as defensive as it's shaping up to be, Peter. You know, even 3-5-2 and the second striker sounds much better in approach. So if this genuinely becomes an exercise in getting behind the ball, we're in for something rather unambitious and unadventurous. And I hope that's not the case.
So off we go then. He's gone forward. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's gone backward here. Now the finish! It's loose, surely this time! Harmlessly behind. Wriggles his way through. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've managed to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Strong running down that left flank.
That's going in strongly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now there's a great chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Over to the left. Forward it goes. And he's going for goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a key interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone. Surprise, surprise. What a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
Northern Ireland got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
He's having a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Serbia still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Just about up to the hour now. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Gets a good foot in there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
This is promising. Hits one! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Serbia choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Northern Ireland get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And that has left him in a heap. That's a good run down the left. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, it's come loose. Cleared without complication. And time is up. Serbia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
It is now time for our special lottery gift. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds. Towering header! And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Northern Ireland yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Opts for safety. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he welcomes it in. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. There's the delivery, and he's there to clear it. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Northern Ireland can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Interesting ball. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's lofted through here.
71,550.
Oh, that was vital. He's in, can he finish? And he hits the net. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer for Serbia after 67 minutes is number 7.
Northern Ireland choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Serbia draw first blood here.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
That has not gone well. And it's come back to the keeper. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's looking to set free a runner. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 7.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Substitution.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared.
Northern Ireland need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, good spread.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lobbed in behind. And the number on the board is 3. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.